Hey, everybody. Postmaster has brought me an early Christmas present. And since it is from one of my favorite people, which is Efrain Gonzalez, you and I are going to open this box together and see what is inside. So, as I am cutting through all of this miraculous tape and picking up something that weighs more than I do, and that's going some. Okay, I think I've got it to where it will not fall. And I think I need to reach out for a set of glasses for this one, um, which I probably should have done before I started this. Okay, now it's time to see what's in the box. Putting on the eyeballs, which helps so you can see. Wow, first thing out of the box is The Art of Sensual Female Dominance. This is a book by Claudia Varin. And I have flipped through, I have not completely read it before, but I definitely have picked up a few tips here and there and recommended this book to friends. So this is another that's going to go into the library in the female dominance section. Oh, and now we get into all the good stuff. I'm just going to start pulling things out. We have, ooh, yes, wow. We have the Test 25 program. Oops, this way. Tess, meaning the Orange Bagel Society. And since I was at this event, and Tess is now heading rapidly, God, for 45. I think I just showed my age. The next piece up is A Taste of Latex with all sorts of wonderful highlights and comments, including the new Mr. and Ms. in LA. I am wrong about that. The new Mr. and Ms. IML. That's what I get for looking at this cover before I put my eyeballs on. Good Lord. Kay Hallinger looking younger than springtime. These are home portraits of Tess member Larubia. Now, I remember Larubia from my kink lady. And oh my, these are gorgeous. This is classic. This one I can show because all of the parts are covered. This is classic Efrain photography. Part of what let me just hold this steady. Part of what I love about black and white is that it allows your imagination to run. Yes, I know color is the in thing and so on, but there's something about a haunting black and white image because it allows, now there are more of these. The thing is, I can't let you see them, at least not on camera. But anyway, what I'm saying is the wonderful thing about black and white is that it lets your imagination fill in. Getting rid of the packing. Oh, magazines. Oh, Efrain, I love you. For all of our friends in Germany, I am not even going to attempt to pronounce this. I think it would be SCHLA Schlag Zeien Schlag Zealand. This is going to be a delight to look at the pictures anyway, especially since you got a dominant woman with a grappling hook. That's my kind of girl. More Prometheus. This was the version of American Gothic, for those of you who remember the picture. Only this is Leonard Dworkin and his lovely lady, Michelle Buchanan. More Prometheus. Okay, can't show you the cover of that one. Oh, can't show you the cover of that one. Something a bit more tame. The magazine Fetish. We have about, I would say a third of the Fetish collection, and we are always looking for more to fill in. Oh, God. Ooh. More of Schlagzeilen. Schwet. Don't even try. So I have just discovered the new thing that the library is going to be hunting for. More Prometheus to finish our collection. I think we have at least one full collection in the library, and we are working on a second one because I am always reminded that we have a lot of annexes. And this is PHIL Philly? Philly? Really? Oh, oh, this is another magazine, a beautiful piece that I have never seen. If anyone knows more about this, I would be very anxious to hear it. There is a part of me that's hoping this is a one of, because if not, because I have a feeling this little symbol down there means that this is number 3, rather than that being a kind of Batman signal. If this is number 3, I have other issues to find. But if anybody knows about that, I would be really, really curious. Oh, I can't quite show you the cover. Let me put my hand over this. This is called a Stonewall Inn book. Um, I'm going to be looking for more of these. And wow, this is signed. This is going to go in a treasured place in the library. What else is full of Efrain's box of surprise? Oh, more magazines. I love it when we get magazines because they're either more magazines for us to find, or they are magazines that fill in the spaces in our collection. Issue number 28 of Skin 2. This was a beautiful thing for those who haven't seen it, and I'd like to think almost everybody has. This is a beautiful magazine that came out of Europe. The images in Skin 2 are as beautiful today as they were 20 some odd years ago when they were first photographed. And it's actually hard to believe that it's been that long since the first Skin 2 came out. It's a beautiful piece of work. For those of you who have not seen Skin 2s, if you can find them online and add them to your collection, you should. And if you're just curious, come on over to the library. A tale, okay, we can't show you this one. It is called The Tale of Two Cities. You're looking at the back of Daddy Bear. We have some Daddy Bear in the library, and I'm going to be checking to see how many little pieces of the collection can get filled in. Nugget. We have some girly magazines, if you want to call them that. Playboy, Penthouse, Leg Show, and some of them at Variations. We have at least 100 copies of Variations. So that will definitely be filling in part of this. And this one I may have to tell Katerina about. Hot Looking, Feminism, Pornography, and Censorship. This is not only going to be an interesting read, it's going to be a beautiful addition to the collection. We have Sexual Health. This is going to go into a one of for a lot of our odd magazines. Not that we're not odd, but odd meaning magazines that we don't yet have more than 5 of. This is one that I haven't heard about. Propaganda. Taste of Latex is a classic. We have about 15 or so in the collection. And as I look at the back cover, I'm dating myself because this is from 1992. So you're looking at a magazine that is 30 years old this year, and it's still hot. We do not have enough issues of this in the collection. I was reading Anything That Moves probably in the early 90s, and this will be a nice addition, and it means I'm probably going to end up searching for more. Black sheets. Oh, and something in here is dog-eared. So let me look and see. Oh my. Efrain was good enough to dog-ear the inside back cover because it's one of his photographs. That is a gorgeous set of wings. Another Prometheus. A copy of Instigator. Oh, now I have talked about Instigator before. It is put out by Mr. Thorne, Michael Thorne. And when I first saw Instigator, easily 15 years ago, I was handed an issue and I started to thumb through it. Not only were the articles well written and hot, the photography was just spectacular. The library has just about a full run of Instigator. And what can I say? I believe that it is drummer for the next generation. And so, there's something tucked in here on the side. Let me see what this is. And a program from the Leather History Preservation Weekend. Now, Efrain was a presenter this past leather presentation. So this is the 22. For those of you who don't know about this incredible event, this is put on by Jeff and Tori. It was originated by Gypsy and her husband at least a decade ago. And its intent was to be a storyteller's conference. You will find less 101s and workshops than you will find people telling their stories, people from different parts of the country. Storytellers who may be photographers or videographers or heads of clubs or founders of clubs or elders in their community. And the event was founded so that people could sit around and learn, so that people could hear the stories of the elders. And Tori and Jeff have done an incredible job carrying this on. I am so proud of them and so pleased with the work they're doing. If you get a chance to go, do so. It is not a rushed event. It is not a hurried event. It's a place where the stories being told in lobbies, in conference rooms, in gathering rooms can engage you for hours, because that is what it's supposed to do. Now, you have seen some of the wonderful things in this treasure box. Efrain, as usual, you have honored the library. Some of this will go into your room, which is the Efrain Gonzalez room at the Carter Johnson Center for Sex and Culture. So, if you want to see any of these treasures, the books, the magazines, the program, meet me in the library. But a special plug for Jeff and Tori. If you want to learn more about the Leather History Preservation Weekend, go to their website, learn about it, see the pictures, and make a reservation for next year. Until then, see you in the library.